Oh, what happening with you? I am your local neighborhood Negro, Deuce the OG, and this is Nahm Talm Bout. But before we get into anything, I would first like to thank you all for your viewership because, as you all know, support is important. But again, this is Nahm Talm Bout. Nahm Talm Bout, where two black men, two brothers, two fathers come together and converse about a whole bunch of issues stemming from politics to music to relationship, sports, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Now, some of the things we talk about, we're going to know a lot about. Some of the things we talk about, we ain't going to know shit. But again, we're going to talk about it. We're going to do it all. We here to entertain. Support is important. I love you, man.
I ain't even tripping either way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But that was a good little jump, you know what I'm saying? I usually like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with all the people that I, you know what I mean, that I met, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers from the past and shit. My uncle, one of my uncle's sons was there, you know what I'm saying? And he was, it's just like when you don't expect the nigga to recognize you, and he do, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, it's a different type feeling. It's kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know if this nigga even remember me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe niggas feel like that about me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It'd be weird. It'd be a weird feeling. Because I hate remembering a motherfucker, knowing I know you, and not being able to pull your name. Like, fuck, man. And I don't want that person to feel like, yo, I don't know you. You wasn't important to me. So what's your name again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate doing that shit at deliveries I've already done. Like,
a word?
Yeah, like, yeah, I hate having to ask you what's your name again. And then as soon as you say his first name, Matthews is your last name. I knew it, right? My bad, it just slipped my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I hate having to do that.
But even that thought counts to them.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least he tried type shit. Yeah, that's real shit, yo.
Them
little shit, like I said, small joys of life. Them little shit.
But I hate forgetting people's names. It make me feel like, because I've never been one, even though I think highly of myself, I've never been one to think I'm above anyone else. You know what I'm saying? I don't never look down on anybody. But I do think highly of myself. So I would prefer you come to my level, but I ain't really stupid to yours. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't put myself above nobody.
I can dig it. Yeah, this is Nahm Talm Bout.
Nahm Talm Bout?
I don't know how much that we using all that. How much that we using?
I don't care.
Okay,
I've been in enough arguments to know it's just an argument.
Arguments, debates, dialogue. What other synonyms for conversation? There we go, man. This week we're gonna start with some good shit. And that is the motherfucking verses, man.
Man, one of the best I've seen in a while.
Oh man, I ain't get to catch
it. Wasn't even the verses, it was a celebration.
Yeah, like you said. Like I forgot who I told, man. That nigga feel like your uncle. Bun B. Like I see why they call him that, man. He really, the whole time he was out there, like every time a nigga came out for them, he made sure he gave him that and told the crowd something about him.
I ain't know the B was for burger. You knew that?
No, nigga.
You knew he was Burger Bun?
No. This is hilarious.
Nigga, I didn't know.
Burger Bun? When he told that, he told at the beginning of something, I missed that.
No, you ain't hear the dude at the Yeah, you probably missed the end.
Okay.
Yeah, this dude at the end, like, I still call you Burger Bun. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I can't get that. That shit stuck in my head. Every time I refer to you, it's Burger Bun. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Burger Bun.
Man. But yeah, that joke was definitely fun in the catalog. And I always said like I wasn't really a big fan of Pepsi back in the day. But the more and more I listen to him now, man, it just sounds so
prophetic.
Yeah, and distinct. Like I like distinct artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
damn right.
On one of them type shit. You know what I mean? And you know me, I'm a person that like lyrics. There's a bunch of them motherfuckers. But distinct people, like I really like that though. And the love that Bun B got for him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's it was
to hold it down with him no matter. I'm not even gonna rap it on your pop.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play your shit. Ain't nobody that
can go fight you for your shit.
Nope. Ain't nobody that can do this like that.
I think you figured out earlier that they doing 2 verses over there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But we was playing by the old rules, nigga. Just play one joint. Everybody like, no, man, I got a verse with songs.
Yeah,
We
I got a
want to do
verse
both
too.
these
Shit,
songs.
we doing the whole song.
Damn, they did a lot of whole songs, bro. A lot of whole songs. Because I was mad when
they had some slaps that you was like, yo, these
forgot
shit,
about or didn't know.
Shit you forgot
I
about.
definitely didn't know coming on too.
Yeah.
But I was mad when
The
Lil
whole
Kiki,
time I'm like,
when Lil Kiki came out there for Bun B joint.
Yeah.
I was like, well, they got to let him rap. And then he just did the hook and he just dipped. I was like, damn, man. That was when Bun was still on there. I guess I got to do 2 verses type shit.
Yeah.
But and another thing I like, I guess picking up for the Locks and Dipset joint, they were flowing beats.
Yeah.
Like they were just their that shit sounds so much better, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds
rap
good,
over
dog.
your own lyrics.
Yes, man, that shit sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a celebration, bro.
Yeah,
And that's down south though.
Yeah.
The down south joint's kind of besides the Gucci. And,
yeah, they be love fast.
Yeah, man, that should be
they
love,
real
man.
good. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't get to catch on the first go around though. You know,
Yeah.
when it was live, I had to listen to it all
Rob
the way
was
up.
jamming.
Yeah, I bet you was, man. I was in the band jam.
Yeah, I was rocking like, oh, shit, nigga, they got it in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The little stories and shit they had and shit. The shit that made me laugh was 8 Ball got on the joint and was talking about how, what's the name, said they ran from a nigga.
Gilly?
Nah, you gonna have to correct yourself. Like, these niggas go hard on this, addressing shit on this joint, some more shit. Let's get this shit out in the open now.
Hell yeah,
I ain't
man.
never
He was
ran
like,
from a nigga in my life.
That nigga 8 Ball said, yeah, man.
I ain't got 8 Ball running from no damn body anyway.
Nigga,
Where's big ass running to?
We just gotta fight this out.
Yeah,
I ain't got no choice.
shit, nigga.
Yeah,
You ain't knocking my big ass down neither.
Hell yeah, nigga. But I remember he said, yeah, man, boy, I remember when we used to go up to New York and shit, I used to always ask him when you got back, how was Wu-Tang, how was them niggas? He's like, man, just some drug dealers that rap.
Yeah.
Like us.
Everybody the same, bro. Niggas is everywhere you go.
But yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
people
is
just
niggas,
be,
bro.
people is people, man.
We are beautiful people.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit was that. I definitely enjoyed that joint though, dog. I forgot about that. Did you watch the Honest and Cypress Hills joint? Yeah, me either.
Where did your was?
Like a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't miss it. They ain't been promoting them joints as good as they've been. I mean, I guess they have. Maybe it's
They probably have. I just feel like it's checking.
Yeah.
I guess if it don't reach you, like at this point, it got to be big enough to reach you. You know what I mean?
Ever since that one joint, they try to make niggas pay for it. Yeah, they try to slide.
And it ain't been the same caliber.
Yeah.
Like all respect to Cypress Hill and the Onyx. Like,
and why?
Why haven't it been the same caliber? Mm-hmm. Money? They running out of resources? What? Water?
It's been sold out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The white man got it now, like Juneteenth.
Who was the artist that you wish you would have saw?
Or do a versus?
Yeah. Or a matchup. Either one of them. That Kane story was good. Or that Kane.
Yeah, on that
good.
joint?
Yeah, my bad,
like,
but
you ain't want to see, you ain't want, y'all ain't want to see that. You thought you
didn't
want to say
that. Yeah. They trying to say it.
Tell us why, okay? Tell us why. Hey, nah, that nigga Rakim.
I'll say it for you.
That nigga Rakim a rapper, man. He not a performer. And you can see that on him. You know what I'm saying? He's just a solid nigga, like.
And I like how Kane put that out there though.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I think it would have been better doing the IG days when it was just straight.
Yeah, we was just at the crib
in
playing
different
records.
rooms playing joints. Like, that's perfect. Cause it definitely would have been better.
It would have been good for him, yeah.
Hell
it would have been
yeah.
good for Rakim. But nah, like he said, it was good with KRS-One. Because,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? He a performer as well.
That joint was perfect. Like, soon as the nigga song went off, there's another nigga marching out.
Yeah.
Like, marching out or dancing. One or the other nigga just storming out here like, I'm ready, nigga. Yeah. Like, that shit was
But that nigga, like you said, he was one of the ultimate rap performers. You know what I'm saying? You said you heard this shit he said about where he get his first shit from. Man, I was watching Elvis and James Brown and shit.
Awesome.
And I applied that to the rap game.
Who did he say he learned that from?
James Brown. The joint where he slid down and Mr.
No. He said that he got that from somebody. He said he went on tour with somebody, and that person told he was listening to these 3 people. Yeah. So he said when I got back, I started studying these 3 people.
Yeah. I forgot who it was. He said that.
Dougie Fresh.
Yeah, Dougie Fresh.
Fresh.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
That's dope. How you gotta think out the box sometimes.
Yeah.
And I guess when you start doing music, you understand. Well, this is entertainment.
Yeah, this is entertainment. You know? We gotta go with work.
So you just an MC. You like, oh, this is a business. Oh, this is entertainment. Like it's so much more than oh, you nice. Like it's so much more.
Can't be just nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you need another business. Oh, you don't make money off your music. Like all this shit is shit you learn. You thought you was good just because you were just nice.
You thought you was good because you could rap. You could put a few words on paper.
I don't think the cake rap was good. You got all that other shit.
Got all that other shit.
All that other shit.
Successful as a motherfucker.
But yeah. Who is somebody that you? I'm not gonna say.
I pretty much seen everybody I want to see. The DMX's, Snoop Dogg's. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no 50. I would have liked to see 50 and Ja go at it. But
Yeah.
I guess that's unfeasible
Yeah.
due to their real beef.
Not really, because Gucci and Jesus did it.
Yeah, because they definitely...
Shit, they have beef. These niggas.
But this nigga shut down their whole business. So
This nigga shut...
Killed your man.
Shut down a lot, nigga.
But you know Black Lives don't mean shit.
That's true.
But yeah, that shit. They brought out Big Boy in the joint. I thought I would ever get to see an Outkast joint.
Honestly...
You don't want to see no Outkast?
No, that was my thought at first. I would have rather seen Big Boy and Bun. Because it's still Outkast. Because I don't think Andre would have came.
Still the Dungeon family.
I don't think Andre would have came.
Right.
So for Outkast to do it.
Right.
And Bun B is just him. So that's a good. Because when I first listened to this, I'm like, oh, it's 2-on-1. Yeah. And I'm thinking about the fact that he's doing 2 of them. You know what I mean? He's not doing 1. I guess it got better when Bun started doing 2 verses or whatever.
I'm going to let you Jones
play.
play.
Yeah. But when I first started, that was my first initial thought. Like, yeah, Big Boy should have did it. Because it's the same thing. Outkast versus on UGK. It's the same thing. But it's these two people represent.
Yeah, they would just be representing their side. Yeah.
And they still would have been if they singles in there too, because Big Boy got a catalog.
Yeah, true shit.
Like, you know how I hate keep saying it. I like to show how it brings out the stuff that I didn't know about myself. I'm not a fan of this guy. I think I am, but I'm not. I think I am because I should be.
Andre?
Yes, I think that's what I think I am because I should be. I'm like, Big Boy got so much.
That's why they were so beautiful together. You know what I'm saying? That's why they Outkast.
But to the point where Big Boy don't get enough props. Then maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, Because he the one that got hella singles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, his verses slap on shit too. You know what I mean? Andre, he do got the standout feature type shits. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? Big Boy held shit the fuck down. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not my... All the words I'm thinking are bad. I don't want to say disdain. Maybe it's not my dislike for Andre. It's more about feeling like what's man not really getting appreciated. And I'm not even a big fan of Big Boy. I just feel like he
doesn't get enough.
Yeah. T.I. was the nigga I was thinking about. I wish I would have seen the verse though.
T.I.?
Yeah. Because I wanted to see
verse who?
I don't give a fuck.
You want T.I. verse 50?
That would have been good.
Set up?
Yeah, and he was talking about something. Yeah, why did I want it? Because the era was South was, what was it?
Why T.I. didn't want it?
Yeah.
I thought 50 was the one that didn't want it. Wasn't T.I. the one calling him out?
T.I. was a joint with somebody that was older. He said he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it.
Was it Buster? It wasn't Buster, was it? Because this was when verses first started.
I think that was who it was.
It was Buster, and he was saying the Earl was too.
Because he knew Buster was going to blow his ass to fuck.
Drag his ass. And that was back when it was just we sitting there pushing buttons, nigga.
Yeah,
because Buster would have been dancing. You seen T-Pain?
You know what I'm saying?
That was, T-Pain and Lil Jon still is like one of my top 5 joints, dog. Like, easily,
that shit was crud.
And them niggas having fun.
Yeah,
the T-Pain was like, yo, I knew I would get to watch, but this is like some of the most fun I heard in my life, dog.
Let's just play music, nigga. Let's just play music, bro.
There won't no goddamn rules, bro. Yeah. That's just the organicness of us, though, dog.
And that Babyface joint definitely the worst.
Yeah.
The first attempt.
And the second one wasn't good enough to make you forget about the first joint.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. Eve joint wasn't all that great.
Oh yeah, I didn't even make it through that whole joint. Who was a trainer?
Yeah, Eve and Trainer.
Yeah, I didn't really make it through that. Erica and Jill still. That's in the top 5.
Yeah, that's a love fact.
Yeah, and that was new too. Cause I think that was that the first R&B?
Was it? Nah, it was the Babyface name was the first R&B joint.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't they
the first woman?
Didn't they go before? Yeah, they was the first women to do it.
Maybe that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, they was
the first women to do it. And I think that's more the. I guess the T-Pain and Lil Jon was more before a person became a thing.
Yeah.
So that was like the first love fest on some official shit. Right. Like we just out here having fun type shit.
We just gonna celebrate each other.
Hell yeah. It was
womanhood and shit.
And it was so dope how they started out with the same song too.
Yeah.
The Rouge joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stories and shit. Like I love that shit, dog. Yeah, we had a versus love fest, nigga.
No bullshit, right?
Speaking of unappreciated, and I don't think he is, but I feel like maybe more respect need to go on his name. But then when I said it, you reminded me that it's a we thing.
Yeah.
Stephen Golden State, man. Like, the start just said, they had to play in.
They was in the play-in, yeah. They was like, hey, see what it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's I forgot all about that.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Clay missed time, Steph missed time, Draymond missed time. Mm-hmm. Everybody missed time, you know what I'm saying?
And the young boys holding down.
Yeah, them young boys was out there holding down. And they still was, they was like the AFC, right?
I know they played, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. And you think about that, though, man. But you know what I mean? But from when people thinking the dynasty was going to be over type shit. Yeah. And then I forgot, I walked out the house, I seen them. 6 of the last 8.
Because it wasn't no Clay them 2 years.
That's crazy.
The year Clay got hurt, and then the next year, and then these motherfuckers right back when he get back. So you putting respect on Steph's name, yeah, but some more respect gotta be put on Clay shit, because he not, you know what I'm saying?
And Draymond too, because we were watching him not be who the fuck he was, but being almost just as effective. Like getting shit
he played
done.
with his mind.
Yeah,
You know
and he dribbled this high.
Yeah.
Like this.
yeah.
Check it out, bro.
But he playing like power forward center at like 6'6", bro. The dude's real
hard.
Barkley-esque.
Yes,
you know
that's all hard though, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hard to hustle, you know what I'm saying? Grind and faces and shit. That's why you gotta kick a few niggas in the nuts. You know, I'm here. Shit.
You ain't gotta do it no more. They get out the way.
Because niggas know. Sometimes you gotta establish yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they need respect. The dark skin Splash brother, this nigga came out of nowhere, fucking, and the other little light skin Splash cousin. This little motherfucker. What? Yeah, with the boo for the Splash cousins. Yeah, the little Splash cousins came out balling. You know what I'm saying? Like they legit got a good fucking squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they been calling Looney Kevin.
I think it was that good.
Kevon Olajuwon out this motherfucker. They say that's what Clay been calling him and shit. Kevon Olajuwon out this motherfucker.
No, I didn't know he was that good. I'm just seeing a lot more to his game than you know what I mean? He got a lot more tools than I thought he can move, you know what I mean? I thought he was just a big dude out there, you know what I mean?
And then that motherfucking big youngin' Kuminga's 18 years old, right?
When is Peyton? That nigga nasty.
This
he
nigga
jumped out the gym.
18 years old, bro.
That shit's, it looks so unnatural. It's like springs in his calves, bro. That's just crazy how he be jumping. 18?
He 18.
Oh, that's wrong.
He 18.
He barely know the game.
Fuck. Like, he's barely a man. Like, he still ain't done growing. Like, damn.
Oh, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's still not done growing. Shit.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking. Damn. But yeah, though. So who you think is going to be?
I don't think nobody can outscore Golden State. I just don't.
But who you think from the East going to see
Jimmy
Golden
like
State?
to play basketball.
Yeah, I don't think nobody beating Golden State. Yeah,
as far as the East, I don't think Jimmy like to play basketball. Like I know it's Game 7, and the away team won the last 2 games, so you can't just count out Boston.
Right.
But like I always talking about with Tatum, man, everything's so fucking difficult. But in the NBA, shout out to Steph, if you get hot, it's a wrap. Hey. And the reason is because, and that's why I think Miami can be Golden State. The reason is why so many blowouts. When niggas go down, they start jacking more threes. Yeah. So the lead just gets bigger. It's not about the other team just being hotter and hotter. Right. It's just the fact that you're shooting more and we're making some more. We doing the same thing we always do. Yeah. But you're trying to catch up, so you just wasting opportunities. Yeah, Miami not gonna do that. Yeah. Miami not gonna start jacking. Yeah, they'll sit Tyler down. Yeah. Because nobody else just shoots erratic threes. You know what I mean? Like Gabe will sit you down, so you want to do that too. Dog. Like they gonna go to the hole, so their lead is not gonna get bigger and bigger. I think
PJ gonna come tell you about your goddamn self.
I don't like that. Man.
You don't like PJ Tucker?
But it's the NBA. You can do that stuff because I don't believe him.
You don't believe him?
No,
you don't believe him?
I don't like tough guys, man.
You don't like tough guys?
I don't like tough guys when you can be tough because ain't no real repercussion to being tough.
But what if you tough in real life? This is just your personality.
I think that's what it is. I really think that's what it is, and that's why I've let it. That's why it didn't bother me to this point. But I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know.
Maybe like this Patrick Beverly shit.
I know that. Like Patrick Beverly is different though. He's not like no. He doesn't act like he want to fight you and get all tough and all that. He doesn't. He's just a net. He's just a net. He's just a pest. He's just all up in your shit. Tucker like no, I'm tough. I'll fight you. No, you won't. You don't want to lose a game. Like and you know that.
But he don't give a fuck. He'll lose a game. That's I think this nigga's tough for. I think this nigga's tough for real life, bro. I think this nigga's street tough. Like nigga,
I think he's
just street. Said, I'll fuck you up out here too. You know
I think so too. I think I just a hater. I think so though.
The nigga's 6'7". Of course, he feel like he can beat up everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
And he always wearing fresh shoes, and if niggas step on him, he
got the best shoe game.
Yeah, so if a nigga, he used to fight niggas.
You heard what I said to Tracy? Why you can't wear Jordans and shit in clubs and shit like that?
Why is that?
Because niggas in fresh shoes start shit.
Why can't they be touching their shoes?
Yeah, don't nobody want their fresh shoes scuffed and stepped on and shit. You be ready to push it.
So they react.
So you react earlier. You know what I'm saying? You all defensive and shit. Niggas in fresh shoes start shit. Man.
Yeah, man, you in the wrong game.
Yeah, man.
You play the game the girls playing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like you always say girls do it for the same girls?
Yeah. We all doing it for the same motherfuckers. The same group of women. Bitches, hoes, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
But no, you wearing J's to the club. You trying to show other niggas your shoes.
Or get robbed.
One of the other.
Get robbed. You try to impress other niggas.
That's stupid. I definitely want some.
Nah, but you know what? Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Women looking
Clubs are so different.
Women looking at your feet.
No, that was always
a
a thing. No, girls looking at your shoes was always a thing. But in the club, like that's you want some different. Yeah, like that's why you wear it. That'll make a difference. Yeah. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny. They start shit.
Niggas with fresh shoes start shit, man. I almost started some shit the other night. I had my ones on the new joints I had. Motherfucker dropped a drink, nigga. Yeah, I did the motherfucking feedback joint. Oh shit. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? He's like, man, it's just water.
That's funny.
Cause I was ready to fight, nigga. My motherfucking shoes.
Last time I had, but I couldn't even fight the person. My daughter dropped a nail polish in Walmart.
All the way
shit. No, it ain't get on well. A little dot got on these joints. Yeah. And nothing landed on prayer shoes, and nothing landed on my jeans. I definitely was like this though.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is a mistake. You know I'm about to overreact.
Yeah, snap.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you, Butterfingers?
Nah, my mom, it don't matter what it is. Why? That's my go-to. I think I say why and then figure out where I want to carry the service. But I need your attention right now. Because you can stop a lot. Like, you really can stop a lot. If you give me an answer I ain't got nothing for, especially if I'm overreacting. If I'm overreacting, my nigga, and I say why, and I'm trying to think of a good joint, and you hit me with some real shit, like, all right, man, whatever. I'll probably hit you with go to your room. We in the mall, though.
Go wait the car. Buy the car. Don't get in.
Oh,
Hide outside.
Yeah. Hearing, sight, smell, touch. It can't be taste.
Taste.
It can't be taste, dog.
Yeah. You got a sixth sense, nigga. Yeah, taste is sense. Is it not?
I didn't because my girl was the one that said that means you can't, or whatever we listen to, that mean they said that means you can't taste nothing. I'm like, all right, cool, it's cool.
But they're all fucking connected. So if you lose sight, you're not gonna be able to hear nothing because your fucking eyes connected to you.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
So smell?
Yeah, that's probably what I do.
That does.
There's a lot of bullshit you don't even smell.
You don't know you stink. That's crucial.
What else would you give up there?
That's what I'm giving up. I'm just saying I didn't.
Taste? Would you give up taste? You wouldn't be able to taste nothing you eat. You wouldn't be able to taste your weed either. You wouldn't be able to taste your weed either. You gave up taste.
You wouldn't be able to smell it either.
So what you would say? Hear it?
No.
You hear it?
I love
Definitely
music.
giving up hearing?
Definitely giving up.
love music.
Definitely giving up touch.
Nah.
Definitely.
Hell no. Can't give up sight.
Them three won't even on the table. I gotta see.
Yeah.
I gotta hear.
I think it's
but
smell,
I gotta
bro.
touch, nigga. So. It probably would be smell because but I gotta know. I mean, I'm married, so she got me in the streets though. But when I'm in the streets though,
it's
like,
stinking and shit. Just tell everybody you can't smell.
No give a fuck. They be like, I can.
Sound like a PP to me.
And you smell like PP to me, nigga.
I can't hear nigga.
You can take it down there. We can. It's that time.
So you want to go to this Juneteenth shit? You want to talk about that?
No,
Juneteenth?
we can say the Juneteenth shit. We can say the Juneteenth after the break.
Okay. So we first talk about the school shooting shit. School shooting period. Living in the motherfucking richest, freest country on the planet, and still being held hostage, right? But like I said, man, I don't know. A lot of the times I be like, man, I don't even know what to say about it. I'm frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a gun issue. Should nobody have that much firepower?
Mm-hmm.
Should nobody have the ability to take another life anyway? I mean, you know, what happens. You know what I'm saying? But just, it's hard to take guns out of people's hands. You know what I'm saying? But you always know the old adage, guns don't kill people, stupid motherfuckers with guns kill people, right? Mm-hmm. But stupid motherfuckers leads to the fact, we call them stupid motherfuckers, but they're mentally challenged at the end of the day. And I be feeling like our problem isn't a gun issue. It isn't a law issue. It is a mental health issue. You know what I'm saying? Because like the boys, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know, it's hard to believe anything that you read, anything that you see in the news, because you feel like all that shit being fed to you from a wicked place anyway, right? But you know, like you said about the mean motherfuckers on there, we've been bullied our whole lives and shit. I was one of them kids that been bullied. You know what I'm saying? I was bullied as a kid. I went from bully to being the bully to, you know what I'm saying, fighting the bullies. You know what I'm saying? So we in a world where the mind isn't always, you know what I'm saying, stress and struggle isn't looked at with enough help. You know what I'm saying? Struggle brings stress. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ahead you. You know what I'm saying? Either people like this and people with these kind of issues either end up killing themselves or go on mass shooting sprees. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you like, yo, what the fuck is there to live for? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, they say we don't shoot up, we don't do mass shootings. We don't do mass shootings on uninvolved people. You see what I'm saying? But most black people, you know what I'm saying, involved in mass shootings all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Off the strength that we just angry, misinformed, stressed, struggling individuals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, fuck it. It's a gun issue, yeah, but I think it's more mental health. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a mental health thing. You know what I mean?
And it's I always when these type of things pop up, I guess irritated because I feel like everything gets labeled as mental health. But if your mental ain't healthy, then it's a mental health problem, no matter how minute it is. So if it is as small as being bullied, to me, bullying isn't on the spectrum. So those are two different things. To me, that's mental health. But it's not. You being sound and being able to handle a bad day is part of mental health. And that's what I'm understanding, and that's what you're saying, like, this shit needs to get paid more attention to. Like, a lot of times, we don't know how to handle bad days. And then they boil up, and different people, go ahead.
Bad days are one thing, but a couple consecutive bad years?
Yeah.
Will push you over the edge, bro. Like,
and that's what I'm saying, like, you're not learning how to handle those bad days, that's how they become bad years. And that's why you jump over the edge like that. You know what I mean? There's different people it's different ways that we outlet that. Like you say, like, we claim that we don't do it, but when we go through the hood I'm mad I said that. When we go through the hood to handle a bad a dispute that you have with a person, and you do a drive-by, and you maybe hit that person, or you hit 3 other innocent people, that's a mass shooting, bro.
Mass shooting.
That's some fucking mass shooting.
We deal with the shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, if you not taking care of, it's like I don't want to equate it to like the fucking capital or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's your brain is the epicenter of the body. You know what I'm saying? It is the capital of your body, right? You know what I'm saying? And if there's an insurrection at the capital, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? The whole country kind of thrown off. And it's the same with the mind, bro. Like a little, you know what I'm saying? A little stress on that motherfucker will cause a lot of shit to break. You know what I'm saying? And when you break, man, you know what I'm saying? Who's to fucking tell you how?
How to
you know what I'm
break.
saying?
Yeah.
The brakes go out on the truck, you riding down the highway.
Especially if you haven't been taught how to.
Where do you steer that motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And even with that analogy, you've been taught how to react in those type of situations. Right. So in these situations, these kids haven't been taught that. And it's not stressed enough. We always stress about the fact that the curriculum is stupid. Yeah. Mental health needs to be period 4. You feel like that needs to be that needs to be in there, you know, as far as debt and finances. Right. Like, you know what I mean? That type of shit needs such a stupid ass curriculum that we got with history and
fucking algebra and shit.
Yeah, like fuck, yo. Like, like that
I still ain't use algebra to this day. I ain't no motherfucking rocket scientist or nothing. But that's why I think school curriculums need to be tailored specifically to student and not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that goes
randomized shit.
That's a layered ass conversation because I don't understand why we still sending our kids to them for education. Like when you start
too many of us
doing
our kind of school.
Yeah. I definitely. I mean, that go back to the fact that we got a whole bunch of liquor brands and those motherfuckers. Yeah, so that goes to that.
Shout out to LeBron.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, Jalen Rose, you know, people like that. Yeah, and that, I mean, so you really can't do nothing about the curriculum. So at the same time, it's like, okay, what are we putting our kids in?
And it's hard to teach them yourself, bro. Because you can't teach them yourself and work fucking 10, 12 hours a goddamn day and then still...
And a lot of us learned about finances out the house. Because in our generation, your parents usually didn't talk to you about money.
Yeah.
Like, they just didn't. Like, this ain't your fucking thing. But
Mind your damn business.
Yeah, that part.
Mind your damn business. Don't worry about my money.
We ain't got McDonald's money.
But did you know it's funny? The same person who used to tell me mind my business about the money, stay in my pocket. Stay counting my chips, bro. Mind your business. I got all this. How much you got? Now the conversation. How much you got? What you hold? Let me get some.
What you hold?
yeah. Feeling like I be having to tuck my wallet with her ass come around. Fucking Debo and shit.
But before we go to break, more layered to the shooting. I think with the Texas shooting.
No, it was Buffalo.
It was the Buffalo.
It was a Buffalo joint. You know
like and enlighten me and the other 14 people about. Because more people need to know this, and we can tell one more person. That's good, man. This is
true shit. Aaron Salter.
Okay.
Was the security guard who tried to wrestle the shooter in the Buffalo shooting with all the black people that were shot. You know what I'm saying? The gentleman who drove 200 miles to go shoot up some people, way out his way to go shoot up some people at a grocery store. The security guard that was shot, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know, on my conspiracy theory shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know what I mean? I'm not the only one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the theory going around is that, you know what I'm saying? It was a hit. You know what I'm saying? Around that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever happens to me. I ain't nobody anyway. But yeah, so Aaron Salter is a black man. I don't know his age. I think they said he was like 51 or some shit like that. He invented the first, well, I don't even know if it was the first, but a functioning water powered engine. You know what I'm saying? And He got a YouTube video where he starts it up, runs it, shows you how it works and all that shit, which I thought was goofy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you don't do is ever show them all your cards. You know what I'm saying? I would have just said, I got this how I run. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? I guess you can't go on Shark Tank without having all that type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess at the end of the day, he trying to make money. I would have just started I'd have just had everybody pay me to convert their car. And then I'd start putting, that's how cars would be out there. Is what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? They'd have just been like, yo, this motherfucker did 50 cars.
It was a repercussion.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The first time somebody was like, yo, my shit run on water. I don't even got... How you shit run on water? Who did your shit? And give you the car, and now you did. But anyway, so yeah, the Buffalo shooting, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a hit revolved around, it was some innocent people that got caught, but I think they were after him, you know, in a you know.
And it's crazy enough that, like, it sounds outlandish, but we've been on Earth long enough and we've heard enough. Like,
it's almost ain't nothing.
You can't believe anything they throw in your face, though. You gotta do some homework on that shit, right?
You know
and this is the type of stories that come up. And then what's even crazier, then you showed me the joke about this happened before. Yeah. Like, it was another white man that did the same damn thing. He came up with a patent for a water powered engine. Yeah. And he died also. Claimed it was poison. Yep. You know what I mean? So this shit and it's crazy. I think about it with the shooting.
You can't threaten the money.
You know, we already got our problems. Like, we can walk out of the house and get shot just for being black. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, we got regular America problems too. Well, you can just be in the wrong place and be caught in a mass fucking shooting. And then you can find a way out your problems by creating something. Yeah.
There ain't no way out.
And it's sickening when you think about it, man. Like, it's sickening. And then because it's so much deeper when you think about the fact, or what this actually was. Like, water power. Like, that changes Earth, man. Changes the world, Craig.
Changes some money, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it changes
some money out of some very greedy people's hands. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens probably most of them in our government.
It affects everything, though. It affects Big Pharma. Yeah. Because the people are healthy in that. Yeah. Like, and it's funny how they don't hear the conversation we had back then. So I just jump leaps. Yeah. People don't maybe not understanding why. Because, like, when you're doing water, like you said with the emissions, it's all healthier. You know what I mean?
The atmosphere is healthier. Yeah. Our fucking ozone's growing back. Our, you know what I'm saying? The weather's more controllable. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Common sense shit.
Common sense
on top of that. You know what I mean?
Like I said, bro, the Earth, I feel like the Earth is
fighting back. Nature.
She gonna self-cleanse.
Mother Nature don't play.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, well, one time it was fired over the Earth, you know what I'm saying? One time it was water. What's it gonna be this time?
You don't even know. Because remember 2 things we know.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire and water.
Right.
Breathing for sicknesses, man. It's airborne.
But that's another thing about the mental health issue. Mm-hmm. Our government released a disease on motherfuckers. Why? Who in the fuck knows? Mm-hmm. But it's clearly everybody knows COVID-19 was made in a fucking laboratory. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This ain't some shit that just fell out, motherfucking the sky. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? God was COVID down on. Nah, God didn't bring COVID to us. Man brought COVID to us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you shut the country down. You know what I'm saying? And then you a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like through grace of God, like a brother came out the other end, an entrepreneur or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas. You know what I'm saying? You know it's people struggling and they didn't come out on the other end better off than they went in. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of lives
lost,
changed, a lot of lives lost and changed during that time, which causes a lot of stress on loved ones left behind. You know what I'm saying? People involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was going through some shit, the fucking shit I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like mental health should be paramount. You know what I'm saying? Over war, to be honest with you.
Especially when you're the league leader in mass shootings.
You know what I'm saying? The fucking league leader.
All-time league leader.
All-time league leader. You know what I'm saying? In 2 seasons.
It's us versus everybody. And we still the fucking...
In 2 seasons, yeah. It's us combined over everybody, huh?
It's ridiculous, man. And it's like, when you do the homework, how about they do the knowledge? When you do the homework or whatever and look at the statistics, you're like, yo, how are we living in a country that doesn't
highest homeless rate, highest fucking
it's ridiculous.
Most imprisoned people, most fucking mass shootings, highest murder rate,
most confident,
most criminal records. Most confident.
Yeah, in the middle of all that though.
Biggest bully. All that,
all that shit.
Come on, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Come on, bro.
Gosh, man. America. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. That's enough of that shit, man. Fuck it. We'll be back.
Nigga said America.
Peace, fam. This is your brother Maul, the other Maul, reporting to you on a beautiful day here in California. And I gotta drop this off to you two brothers real quick. Therapy, we need it. It's vital. It's going to be the key to our evolution and success and just unleashing our best potential. All right, everybody needs therapy, man, but Black people need it especially. You know, why is that? Because let's look at what we deal with just as human beings today. Misinformation, we got social media algorithms and the internet that is really is designed to keep us addicted, zombies, distracted. And there's just this false reality out there that we find online. Interpersonal communication is trash now. Our instincts are gone. Our emotional health is affected. All of the stats show that depression, anxiety, body dysmorphia, interpersonal relationships, everything have been negatively affected by the internet and social media specifically. You know, and then when you look at the way the world, the way America is set up, is designed to keep us overwhelmed, overworked, stressed out, to where the only thing we want to do is just eat, drink, lay around, and watch TV all day. Nothing productive, nothing effective, nothing constructive, building anything like that. And it just keeps us buying, consuming. And we can never catch up, right? Now, add that onto what Black people have dealt with in this country historically. We are trying to break generational curses. We have generational trauma that we have to deal with. We have the miseducation, misinformation that we deal with, ways that we were taught about being a man, being a woman, what a family is, what it means to be masculine, what it means to be successful. We got all of these things that we have to deprogram, unlearn, like Spike Lee said, right? We got to unlearn a lot of stuff. We were taught and sold a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of toxic information, and we've developed, you know, we have a lot, I'll say we have a lot that we have to deal with now because of it, right? a lot now that we have to deal with because of it, man. I don't want to start saying certain things or blaming anybody or anything like that, but man, just look around, right? So what therapy does is going to help us to be certain things like mindfulness, self-awareness, self-reflection, self-accountability or responsibility, help us heal emotional trauma, physical trauma, PTSD, all of these things, man. It'll help us out with our interpersonal relationships, communication, distress tolerance, better healthy coping mechanisms, healthier habits, healthier mentalities, healthier psychology. Like all of these things, there's different ways that therapy works and goes and is reflected. And either way we want to go, I need us to go down that path of some kind of therapeutic practice, man, because I don't want to see my people falling apart. I don't want to see us further victimized by this country, this world, this history that we've had to endure for so long. And I want to see us stronger, healthier, happier, beautiful people, unlocking our best potential, being our best selves, passing down new information, creating new legacies, having families, having great relationships with our children, with ourselves, better self-esteem, real self-esteem, not a bunch of false stuff that we see online right now. Like, I want so much for us. And I know that therapy is going to be the key to unlocking that great potential, to finding healing, self-discovery, because if we're going to be this strong, beautiful, healthy race of people, community of people, we have to have healthy, stronger families. But before we can have this strong race and this strong community and these strong, wonderful families, we got to be strong, healthy, and happy first. And that is going to take some therapy. Now I'm talking about
land of our own, league of our own. We just need to be home, teaching our own. That's reason alone, that's reason enough. Where we are the throne and we are the gods. Where we are the judge and we are the jury. Where we are the law and we are the attorneys. Where we are the heart and we are the stock. Where we are the stock and we are the stock. Born black, gon' die black.
Yeah, support your own. Yep, been a while, but we back. This one is for one of our teammates' sister, who is the owner of the Sugar Trap, but also the owner of Curl Up and Die, and also in her bartendership, Daylight Thirst. That's what we're partaking in today. I would say they're the sponsors of this show, but so yeah, shout out to her and what she's doing, and everybody else, man. Support your own.
Cause support is important.
All the rockers, my lines, and the homie. Swap life, gang, and you know me.
Shit, that's crazy because the show I watched called Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I see the judge.
The jump with that word. Okay, but they said people. She tired of people asking her to do a mass shooting episode, thinking that it might help out or whatever. You know,
it's Abbott Elementary, and
yeah.
motherfuckers want to see you do a mass shooting episode.
Hope thinking it might help out. You know what I mean? Again, it's like, why y'all asking me? Like, y'all got people in offices and chairs that y'all should be giving this energy to make sure they change the shit. You know what I mean?
But you're black. See what I'm saying? But you're black, so why don't you just do it?
Oh man,
Black people can get away with anything.
And it's so crazy. It's like I'm thinking about. I didn't go there. I'm like, yo, you want me to put these kids through what? That was my first thought process. Yeah. Just put these kids through what? Just for your entertainment? I mean, for your to help you get a message across?
Like, yo, that shit is.
I'm not putting these kids through that. Like, it's nowhere in the world, bro.
Nah, have your school shooting on fucking Degrassi or goddamn Disney Channel. Do your Disney Channel episode.
That's right.
Fuck you mean?
It's not real. It's not our problem.
Yeah. Do that on your fucking Disney Channel joint. Go do what's the fucking little school joint they got on the Disney Channel right now. Do your school shooting episode on one of those. Bring back Saved by the Bell and do a Saved by the Bell school shooting episode. Stop trying to put that shit on us. You know what I'm saying? Like your brother said, we always gotta be the fucking heroes of the planet and shit. Why these motherfuckers shoot shit up and still get to play the good guy? Motherfucker, the same niggas setting us up, shooting up everything, and releasing toxins and shit. It's making me look like the bad guy.
Ain't nothing new.
I had to talk with the other day, right? Because this nigga said I was working and shit, and then I pulled up on these people's house, and the motherfucker, as I get there, goddamn, they got cats and shit. And I ain't even worried about it. Only kind of cat I'm worried about is the black cat. I said, for real? He said, yeah, in Jamaica there's a superstition about black cats and all this kind of shit. I was like, there's a superstition everywhere about a black cat. But do you know why you have that superstition?
What was that?
You know cats were royalty in Egyptian times, right? Yeah. So they have some type of connection to, they're said to have had a connection to the afterlife. That's why they consider to have 9 lives and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Cats or black cats?
Cats, period.
Okay.
But black cats, Egypt, we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Black cats were the king of cats. Then he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I wonder why that motherfucker didn't move when I did all this shit. I was like, yeah, that nigga was, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down.
Think about you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's royalty. Nigga, he ain't thinking about that shit. Them other cats, they domestic cats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, but that's what I'm saying. But the cat probably do think that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cats was Egyptian royalty. And then just like everything else, they tell you that your blackness is ugly and your blackness is a blight on society and everything black is terrible. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always get in that shit, the black jelly bean, the black licorice stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that type of shit needs to be repeated. Like, I think on this show, because a lot of times, I think on this joint, every 4 to 5 episodes, you're going to get a story or an analogy or a metaphor that you've heard before because we have the same fucking problems. Ain't shit changing. And I don't think it's simple solutions, but I think it's a couple things that we need to get.
It's only one solution. And I say that shit all the time, every time.
What's that?
We're going to burn this bitch down.
That's true. Burn it the fuck up.
That's the only way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, I always say this shit. He in power will not relinquish that shit. The motherfucker with his foot on our neck is not the nigga that's going to save us.
It doesn't benefit him.
It doesn't benefit him.
It makes no sense. It makes no logical sense.
Well, I'll give you the keys, you know what I'm saying, when I keep you locked away. And you're still going to do the same shit. You're going to do whatever I ask you.
Like, why become better? Is their thought process. Like, I'm doing great. Like, I'm not having y'all problem. This is y'all problem. So for me to become better, is to be like, I should be doing right. Mm-hmm. That doesn't benefit them at all. It evens the playing
field. How do you get better? How do you get better than having everything? What's better than having everything you want?
I think that's my point. To us, being better is becoming a better person. To them, better is just
better than
worldly
you.
Things. Yeah,
to them, better is better than you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and better for us is better for us, just like that. Yeah. And like you said, you can't change that. How can you change that thought process?
You can't. The world was built around that. That's why it's white faces on these green papers. You know what I'm saying? Seek me. I'm your savior.
Yeah, just because you strayed from that white person who put in y'all churches.
Yeah.
You still gonna praise the white face.
See what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Shit, fuck it, we back already. Juneteenth, huh? Juneteenth. Kind of, you know what I mean, since we talking about money and shit, kind of goes to Juneteenth or whatever. Ice cream? You know I'm mad because I shop at Walmart and shit, so great value, nigga. Like, I'm like, damn, y'all did this.
You tried the flavor?
Nah, nigga, I ain't make it. It was off the wall, nigga. I found out when they said they took it down.
You was gonna try it?
No, I don't like them flavors. I was kind of mad because, you know.
What was the flavor of the shit?
Red velvet and something else.
I like red velvet cake, though.
That part. See, I know what I was saying it, dog.
I like red velvet cake, though.
And it's funny because it was like, yo, I wanted to know like what the flavors were, what the color was. Like as soon as I heard about it, it was them saying like, I can't believe y'all did this and they took it down instead of the third or whatever. Like, I didn't.
Would you be mad if they made it vanilla?
What?
Would you be mad if they made it vanilla?
And it was
if they had the Juneteenth ice cream, it was vanilla.
I would have been livid, yo.
With chocolate chips in it, though. we got a little chocolate.
No. On the bottom of it say, Gene, no vanilla was black.
That's what they should have did. Bet you ain't no vanilla was black. That's the flavor of this shit. Bet you ain't no vanilla was black. They could have left that shit on the shelf.
Yes.
It's just because don't nobody want no fucking red velvet cheesecake ice cream. I don't like what that bullshit. Take that shit off the shelf. Fuck, we ain't asked y'all for that shit.
And that's the whole combo. That's the whole fucking combo. But it's deeper than that on a couple levels because, like I said, I didn't get to see it. I said I get to see it like I missed out. I didn't get to see it, so I heard on there where it say Juneteenth. There's a little TM with a circle around it, which means it's trademark, which means somebody owns his word, which means, bitch, this is a business. And I always think, I mean, my brother was talking about the fact that black folks always, we're begging, like I said, we're begging America for recognition and for help and all this stuff. And then when America gives us something, whether we ask for it or not, we're mad at what they do with it. And they always do the same thing with it. They turn it into a business. They're here to make money off of it. And it's like, and I think it's funny because of the convo that we had a little while ago as far as, that's what you're supposed to do with anything. When you build something up, we're talking about the reverses, I think. But when you build something up, you're selling it off.
Yeah,
like that's the
give it to the world.
Yeah, that's but the whole convo about this is not what the fuck we asked for. Like we didn't ask for Juneteenth, we didn't ask for y'all fucking ice cream, we didn't ask for no plates. We didn't ask for, like, I don't want to
dashikis and shit.
It was talking about this last year with Target. Because I think Target did the same thing, or either a Black History one or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
T-shirts, shit.
Yeah, but then what are you expecting though? Like, what are you expecting from Target? This is how they show their recognition though. This is how they think you want. Like, is this not what you want? You know why? Because you don't know. Because we don't know what the fuck we want. So they don't know what they want. They don't know what we want. So they guessing. And most time we don't know what we want.
No, they know what they want from. They want some of that $1 trillion in spending.
No, I know that, but I'm saying, like, okay, they want to help out, so they want to give you something, but they don't know what to give you. And I'm thinking, like, but at the same time, we don't know. Because you ask 5 different people, you ask 5 black folks what we want, and you definitely getting 6 different answers, like, easily. That's not even, I mean.
Okay, so it just hit me. You can't. I don't even know how to adequately relay this message that just hit me in the head. Because, like you said, we asked for America to give us something, but we keep getting sold shit. See what I'm saying? So that's why I think the problem is. We ain't been given shit.
Yeah, of course.
We've been sold, you know what I'm saying? We've been sold goods. See what I'm saying? We've been sold ice cream, plates.
But that's the American way. So until we figure out exactly what we want, and that's what we stand on, like, can I say that because some niggas was happy with Juneteenth. Like, when it was like, yo, we getting Juneteenth off. Yes, that's what I'm waiting for. No, it's not. No, it's not. All you need to know that Juneteenth is a thing, and you can celebrate it how you want it. You don't need them niggas to give you that day off. That's not what you asked for, because they give you that instead of what you really need. And we talked about this earlier, like, what do you think was the first thing on your list? And both of us said police reform.
Then reparations. So you gonna give up some shit? Give my motherfucking money.
And it got to be in that order.
Yeah.
Because if you give reparations, you can't have you rich. You can't have money around these same fucking cops.
You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Give these motherfuckers more of a reason to stop you in this Cadillac.
But I'm saying that's the problem. Like, you have 2 people coming. Somebody want reparations, somebody want police reform, and they arguing on the way there, and now you're not getting anything because you end up arguing before you get there.
Juneteenth for somebody.
And you're not just thinking about, yo, that's not even good math. It makes more sense to burn this bitch down first. That makes the most sense, dog. Yeah. And that's what pissed me off so much about the problems that we have in our community. It don't seem like, granted, I'm 40. I gotta take that now. I gotta take that into account. But it always seems like it's common sense, not solutions, but it's common sense situations that we're in. I didn't want to say solutions because you can, like I said, lead a horse to water. You can give simple instructions. That doesn't mean it's simple to follow these instructions, especially in the society we live in where
common sense ain't common.
Yeah, and commonwealth ain't common, especially in this state. You know what I mean? Like, and we're so built on survival that we don't live. Understand and don't understand that you can live on that amount of money you're making to survive allows you to live also if you're not always stressing about surviving. And that's me coming from, like I said, I'm 40 for one, so I have a lot of hindsight, and also I've never really struggled. Like, when I did struggle, it was self-inflicted. bad decisions, not budgeting correctly, all that shit. Another thing that's not taught, like we was talking about the curriculum.
True.
Like you learn about how to budget when you're in a valley, like you're in a pit and you have to get out.
Yeah.
So the whole time you're budgeting just to get out. And then when you get out, you're scared to spend money because you don't want to be broke again. So now you're not living, so now you're in survival mode. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we tend to live our life. And we look at them like, hey, just doing all this shit they're living, motherfucker. And understand that they don't have the same repercussions, because when they fall, it's somebody there to lift them back up. It's a system to lift them back up. It's somebody else to give them another chance, all that shit, you know what I mean?
Rich relatives.
Let me see my brother talking about real quick. What we talking about right now? Juneteenth.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
Ain't shit. You called in on the second half of the convo.
Damn.
You good, nigga? We talking about we started talking off about ice cream and shit, and they should have called what the flavor should have been for Juneteenth.
Bet you ain't no vanilla was black. They would have got that off, right? They would have got that shit off.
But yeah, so then we veered into what we veered into.
From Juneteenth to a lot of shit. You know how we go.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of shit within 2 minutes, dog. But it was more about the fact that we're it was basically what I texted you the other day.
We asked for police reform, shit like that.
Yeah. But what I texted you the other day, far as we keep asking for stuff, and then we're mad when America turns it into a business, but that's what America does. And then we came with the realization that they don't know what to give us, and
we don't know what we want.
Yeah, at the same time, we don't know what we want. You know what I mean? And
Right.
And then, you know what I mean, me and Deuce was like, yeah, because, and funny, because me and Deuce on the same page, like, of course, the first thing on our list is police reform. But then you might have somebody else who's saying, nah, we need reparations. And they were like, nigga, you can't have money out here with the same cops. Like, you sick niggas they got, but they already tell you, like, no matter how much money you got, you still a nigga
in the coop.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
You got 2 cents on that?
Yeah, I think we should have I think there's a conversation about reparations that I haven't heard anyone have that we should be having about what would happen if you got it, right? Because I sit on a different side on the reparations conversation, unfortunately.
Hold on, before you go any further, why do you think this is unfortunate?
Because for me to be the one who's always been a big, like, black self-determination, like I want, and pro-black and all of this stuff, I have different feelings about the reparations conversation, especially the cash payment reparations conversation, you know? And I say it's unfortunate because if it were public, or, you know, if it were a clip from the show and it got spread around or something, people might be calling me all kinds of names, you know? But I'm trying to look at this from a strategic standpoint, you know? And I really don't think we've thought this thing all the way through, you know?
That's true. Yeah.
I really don't think we've thought this. Honestly, we haven't. You know, I've seen some of the big, I guess, leaders or vocal people on YouTube or on social media that are about, you know, reparations, cash reparations, you know, cut a check, give me a bag, all of this stuff. I think that is a destructive kind of approach. And it's not well thought out. It's very, and it goes into our lack of the ability to delay gratification, you know? In the Smithsonian Museum, the black one that's in D.C., they did an online exhibit that they have to take down because it was so controversial, but they equated stuff like delaying gratification to whiteness, you know? And once you relate something to whiteness, what do? You have to inevitably rebel against it, right? So when you have conversations about delaying gratification, being self-disciplined, woo-woo-woo, if you relate all of that to whiteness, then you're going to rebel against it. So anybody that talks about that, you're going to call them a coon, you're going to say you're doing this for the white gays, you're going to say respectability politics, you're going to say all of these very lazy buzzwords. You did? And
I think sometimes that'd be the problem. Like, everybody don't need to be in the room for them conversations. And the nigga that's gonna counter with the whole "you a coon" thing because he's blinded by the whole word of whiteness or whatever. He just want to start something. Like, he's going to say something, and I feel like that everybody don't need to be in the room. What you about to say, dude?
That's why, you know what I'm saying? I never thought like a cash payment. I think that'd be stupid anyway because it just raised the price of everything. But that's why I believe it was initially 40 acres and a mule, because our forefathers knew the game that they would play if they were to give us money anyway. That's why they give me the land and something to work it. Hence the mule. You know what I'm saying? Give me the land and something to work that mule. I'll do it myself. So that's why I think we need our land back. But outside of that, like, nah, give us cash and fucking all that other dumb shit. Nah, I'm not for that.
Could that go to the whole joint we were talking about earlier with curriculum?
Yeah.
Like, if we still have the same school system and curriculum, and our kids are getting raised, and there's a situation where you are getting reparation, and the money situation is a little bit different or whatever, and I guess it's an even playing field. Because when you talk about reparations, are we even in the playing field when it comes to pay also? Because reparations to me, I mean, but I'm saying is that the convo we're having though. Because we're talking about reparation, that is something that I'm including in this syllabus. You feel me? Yeah. So I feel like that's part of the convo, and I feel like I don't know where I went just quick. I don't know. Ma, you can pick it up. I lost where I was going with that.
Happens to the best of us. I think to Deuce's point, the whole cash thing. I think you're perfectly right on the, like, the ancestors kind of knew what the game was, but they also had a more self-determined mentality. True. If you look at all the past generations, you know, we got this bullshit now where it's like, I'm not my grandparent, I'm not my ancestors, I'll put hands on you or whatever. That, like, that disrespectful to our ancestors shit that gets spread around by a bunch of people who, you know, in fact, will not put hands on anybody. Like,
only each other.
Like, we'll put them on We'll put them on each other. We'll spin the block and pull up and do all of these other cool shit and unload the fucking magazine, all of this stuff, right?
Sound like a battle rapper right there.
We ain't gonna do that to nobody that's really harming our community, you know? So,
but I think when he was saying the ancestors, I think he was talking about like them. Like they foresaw, like we'll say 40 acres and a mule because we know how we're gonna actually do this.
Because
like,
I don't want you to give me shit.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you this. But I'm gonna play this other game where I'm actually gonna snatch all that land back. So okay.
I mean, you know.
I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was saying the ancestors they have always been more self-determined than we are now. They have always been we're gonna build I mean, I'm originally from California, but my family's from Virginia. Your family's from Virginia. Like, we have people in our families that built the house our grandmother and great-grandmothers lived in. You know? Like, that's the tradition of Southern, like, black men. Yeah. That story is common. Oh, my granddad built the house. They built, our ancestors built shit. Yeah. They were self-determined. Tulsa is Southern. The IET community, I think it was in North and South Carolina, that was black Southern. The Overton neighborhoods in Florida, that was black Southern, man. And they built that shit through self-determination. You know, of course, it was, I don't want to say it was forced because it was like, of course, it's like Jim Crow. You can't, but that was better, man. The integration was some bullshit. But anyway, they were self-determined. Like you said, sorry, I'm going off. But he said 40 acres in the mule. Why? Because you get land, you get a way to work it, and all you got to do is go, look, just give me my fair little share, and I'm going to make some shit out of it. I'm going to make the most, right? And if you get a cash payment, blood, first of all, a cash payment for the blood, the kidnap, the torture, the enslavement, the inbreeding.
Ain't no number.
That type of money, most of these niggas will kill themselves off in the first week anyway.
I'm telling you. And look, the numbers
that part.
I'm trying to tell you. get these drug addicted motherfuckers 100K. You get these drug addicted niggas 100K. They all overdoing on fentanyl.
They're gonna blow through it, and then they rob them.
Then you gonna find out the government has a patent on fentanyl. They got a fentanyl factory some goddamn where. And you wonder why all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a cash payment will kill us.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Look,
Cash payment will kill
the
us.
highest,
These niggas.
We'll
the
continue
highest
killing
number,
ourselves.
the highest number for reparations payment I've seen was $350,000, right? Proposed by homeboy that sold BET, which is what the fuck? What are you even talking about, right? Anyway, but I think that number was 350, right? 350K is not enough to change your life. Like, it's not enough to even a playing field. When you think about it, if you think about student loan debt, if you think about the cost of living, if you think about, look, 350K might be able to buy you a house in certain parts of the country. 350, the median home price for a nice place is high across the nation, right? You might be able to find a move-in ready home for 350 in like Ohio, certain parts of the South, maybe certain parts of Nevada. Like, you know, even if you get a fixer upper, let's say you spend $200,000, right? A house, look, 350 goes student loan debt, a house, or a big down payment for a house, and a car, and your ass is back to work next week. Now imagine going back to work, and your kids going back to school, right? And everybody is looking at y'all like, y'all the ones that got 350 last week.
But see, my thought process is a little different. Not that I'm disagreeing that 350 is not enough, because I do not think it's not. I don't think it's enough, especially because you can't put a number on what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So
but
how do we even have a conversation?
That's true. But my whole thought process, I mean, that's, I guess with the whole, when you're talking about cash, my whole comeback would be, it doesn't make sense because financially we don't have enough sense to make the correct decisions. Because if everybody in the community is getting 350, like, why are we resourcing it? Like, if it's about the next generation making shit correct, you continue on with the life that you're living. And you y'all pool that money together and do something in your community. Make it that's your 40. You get your 40 acres. You buy your 40 acres. You turn that into something. You start. Now you have your own grocery stores in your neighborhoods. Now you have your own schools. Now y'all have to pull that money together to create your own. But at this point, like you said, with instant gratification, we're not thought to do that. We're thought that first of all, I'm going to take care of this. First of all, I'm going to get me a house. First of all, I need me a new car. No, you didn't. You didn't. You wanted it, but you didn't need it. So if we're thinking about the community and all black folks, then we have to think further than our nose. We have to think about, like you said, with our ancestors, they thought about the further generations. They know they weren't going to see what they want. What is the reaper sow? What they were sowing, they weren't going to reap. Like they knew that. Like you said, we don't have that same mind state. Like I said, I don't think 350 is enough. I just think whatever amount of money we get, we would not make the correct decision. When we have enough money now. But like we always, that should be the next name
$3
show.
trillion
We got too many
spending power.
But we got too many fucking liquors. That's what it is, dog.
Fucking liquors is not enough schools
At all.
And not only that, like if they gave us 350 tomorrow, the price of everything is going way the fuck up. Yeah, like you said, a house, you're not getting no house for 350. And if that's the case, from that day forward, every house is $750. You know what I'm saying? You paying $750 for a 2-bedroom apartment. Cadillacs are going up to motherfucking.
Then what you're doing is you're putting your resources into black realtors to start up a new community. That's what you're doing. You don't go try to buy their house because you have the money to turn their house. No, you put your money back into your community. Let your black folks build you a community so y'all can live in with your own grocery store in that joint, with your own gymnasium, with your own shit in that community. But this is at the same time where you're hoping that the police is doing some different shit and not going to bomb your shit. Because that's what history tells us. Whenever we do for ourselves and we finally figure out, we can do this our own goddamn self. We don't have to go outside there. Oh, they're going to come get our resources also?
Because
they come bomb
They knew how to beat us in the future.
Yeah, I told you time machine real,
we got
bro.
Virtual scars.
Time machine real.
Yeah, we got virtual scars we got forever scars. from the beating. Like I said, bro, I just feel like they'll get us one way or another, even though that's probably not the way to think.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, man, like I said, that's why I say the 40 acres. I mean, we got to update that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 40 acres and all the John Deere shit I need to fucking run my farm or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Or you know, like a farm subsidy type shits. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is what we need. We don't need.
Black farmers have been fighting for that for the past few years too, man. And I'm trying to think if they've gotten any progress with that. But black farmers have been suing the government.
That's what that show.
Leaving them under contract.
That's what that show Queen of the South all about, bro. How
Queen
dirty?
Sugar.
Yeah, Queen Sugar. My fault. Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about, though, man. How dirty it is down there, dog. Like this, it's crazy, man. But it's America,
That shit
man.
is real. I listened to this podcast where this dude they did like sugar cane or something, right?
Yeah,
Just like Queen Sugar.
I listened to it. I know what you're talking about. The bank wouldn't give them loans. The bank wouldn't give them loans, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll bleed you out of that shit, man.
Yeah.
But
I think the joint was called Slow Burn.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, Slow Burn. They do specials because they did a joint about the riots. They did a joint about Nipsey. They always do like 7 to 6 episodes. It's a pretty good joint. You know, we be shouting out other podcasts and shit for some odd reason.
It's a beautiful evil system, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's a beautifully evil system that they have.
It's set up a certain way, and I would
gotta
say,
respect it. Praise.
Who's that, Mo?
my bad. Now, to the whole point about like self-determination, it's just, and we talked about this on every week is a different form of it, right? Like we talked about what is freedom, or to have a concept of freedom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't because we don't have a concept of freedom, right? Our mentality is, I think a lot of cats think we free now because we have liberties. Stuff is better than other countries. Stuff is better than previous generations. So I think most people think shit is sweet unless they live in a bad area, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at our mentality, we don't have a self-determination mentality. We don't have a mentality of freedom, you know? We want to be treated better and all of this stuff, but we don't really have freedom is radical, man, you know? Like, and so anyways, if we look at what our mentality is and what our spending habits are, black people got more money than any other time, like ever, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at the youth and what's trendy right now, like the young folks that are getting this internet money, it's cars, it's nice apartments. I see people online, oh shit, I got the apartment I wanted. I'm in this luxury space, right? They're in downtown North Carolina now, right? They get to do the Instagram reels or stories or whatever the shit is with the cool jazzy music behind them, doing a milk bath, self-care, spending a bunch of money. And now they've made 50% more money, but it's just going out in consumer goods. Like $350,000 is just going to go right back out, dude. Like immediately. And now you're going to be broke again in a year, I promise.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
America's,
I was just about to say it'd be like that. It'd be like that scene from Coming to America when they finally got to the hood and with all their suitcases and shit went in the house and came back out. Everybody's wearing all their shit.
Yeah.
That's what the hood will look like. Everybody in some luxury shit with gold everywhere.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Hood looking stupid as shit.
That's deep.
Real
The
quick.
hood don't look like that. They're going to have gold. They're gonna
Gold,
be in the
furs
shitty
and shit,
apartment.
and everything's still shitty. Streets is terrible,
Everything's still shitty.
but everybody got on minks and golds and shit.
Ain't nobody got a
Gold toothbrushes and nigga, hey man, I got gold toothbrushes, gold hair dryers and shit. Like nigga, that's my shit. What? That's the hood, bro. That's what happened with 350K.
Quick though.
Look, check this out. They already give black people the reputation for the whole welfare queen thing, right? And
Even though
white people, Fox News, Republicans, and even a lot of white liberals. Malcolm told us about the white liberal a long time ago. Martin told us about the white moderate a long time ago. You know, they ain't your friends anyway. But like, we already get the reputation for being a welfare queen, the affirmative action case. We don't really belong in the school. Why are you in this neighborhood? How did you get this job? Woo, right? Now, imagine when we go back to work, because we're gonna have to go back. Most people are gonna go back to work, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine going back to work if people already think that. You're gonna have everybody thinking that. Like, imagine the kind of treatment you and your children are gonna receive. This shooter in Buffalo had, here's your reparations on his gun. If like half of the country, a little more than half of the country is some Fox News folks, right? And the other half is very split. The other half isn't on our side, you know? When we talk about America's getting more brown and all of that shit, not really. Like, maybe racially somewhat, but
they ain't getting more black.
Right. Thank you. They're not getting more black. Blackness isn't growing. It's actually going to decrease, you know? Because if the country gets browner, what happens to blackness? I don't know. The smart Negroes never put two and two together. That brown is a lower version of black. And they think getting more and more brown is a good. I don't know. You're erasing yourself. That's not freedom in that shit, you know?
But I think that.
But those brown people look at it like they're closer to white than black. You know what I'm saying? Those brown people look at it like they're closer to white than black. When I worked with a group of Indians, and I asked him what he filled out on his paperwork when they asked you color and shit, and he says white, because they would prefer to be closer. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be black, so don't nobody want to be associated as black. So
exactly, and see, look, that's the point right there, right? And what do the smart Negroes do all the time? Like, what do? We say black and brown whenever we talk about our shit, right? We are so inclusive with everything, with our struggle, with our plight, all of this, because we know it takes a coalition to really get shit done. But it's one-sided. We're going black and brown. The brown people getting fucked up. They don't care about our shit. They only come to us when they want us to be the pit bulls, because we are the most loudest and fierce when it comes to civil rights. So they'll come to us for help, meaning to push their shit along, right? But they don't just naturally include us in their programs and stuff. Nah, if their stuff is for Hispanic, Latino, whatever it is, it's going to be for them exclusively. You know?
But, yeah, I think that's why the convo started with, you know what I mean, reparations can't be first.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I don't even think it should be second. Like, I really think curriculum need to be second. You feel me? Like, I mean, I think it's like police reform, curriculum, and then.
Did you know that our current
curriculum? I think culture curriculum is first, man. If the mentality is not good, you're gonna have a bunch of rich. Either you're gonna have some niggas, some coons, or some goofies, or some grifters with an extra 350K.
But but we're not even talking about like I said. That's maybe third. Is right now is to me. I think police reform is first, and I think curriculum is second. Do you feel like it should be? Do you feel like it? Yes, I feel like if you a smart ass nigga or you a coon, and we still got the same police, you still shot.
Yeah.
Police reform has to be first. We have to feel like we can achieve what we're taught that we can achieve. Like, now that I'm just a smart person that knows that I can't do whatever I can't do, if the police don't, if the police aren't being punished for taking one of mine, nothing changes. I don't give a fuck how great we become, because you're gonna have too many of us that you can buck break. There's gonna be too many of us that you're gonna fall in line. So it's never going. I don't. That's my thought process. That's why I believe police reform is first, dog. Like in this country, like I don't, and it goes hand in hand. Deuce always remind me, it goes hand in hand with burning this bitch down. Like we have to burn it. Like the system that we have right now does not work. It does not. It doesn't.
It does work.
Yeah.
It's doing exactly what it was designed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the design of the mother. That's why I say you got to burn the whole shit down, because it is designed to do exactly what the fuck it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? We got to rebuild. We got to dig up even the old foundation. That shit's got to be dug up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And until then, we just gonna keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? But did you know that the current school system was modeled after German Nazi boot camp military shit?
Really?
Yes.
As far as what?
As far as, you know what I'm saying? The structure of it, the way schools are. You know what I'm saying? The dude who decided to bring that structure to America got it from the German Nazi military.
It was as far as like bells and
As far as the bells,
classes
as far as the class, the way it's all set up
Mm.
to make you a good soldier.
Okay.
See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
That's why the school system.
And I
is
guess
what it is.
America just turned into a business.
To make
put
you a
into
good employee.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Basically the same shit that they do in Germany, though. You're in this business of war. You're an employee. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you fall in line. This is how you're supposed to study. This is how you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? This is how we keep the work on you, so you remember how we drill it in your brain.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's why our school system is the way it is, and it produces the good little soldiers that we. You know what I'm saying? That it makes.
All in line.
That shit crazy. But yeah, I read that the other day. That's where it comes from.
Wow.
But yeah, that's enough. Yeah, this is Nahm Talm Bout, man. Got my brother with me.
The other ball.
got my nigga Deuce with what surname you want to put on it this time?
Yeah, just go Deuce. She gonna go now. She calling me James.
Yeah, and I am Maul got it all, man. Definitely enjoyed the convo, Maul, as always.
Thank you for letting me participate. I appreciate it.
No, for sure.
Thank you for your participation.
Yeah, man. 3 halves to the show. And we out. Not you, Maul, but yeah, we out. This nigga said out. Yeah, so what?
So it's either therapy or Why We the Weakest Link?
Oh, the woman clip that came second. The therapy joint came second.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna do either Why Black Men Are the Weakest Link or.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I don't see how we the weakest link.
What you mean?
How we the weakest link?
How we not? Look at us.
What you mean?
We lost.
We lost what?
We ain't even linked together. That's why we the weakest link.
Programming, yeah.
That's why we the weakest link, though.
But we're also the strongest. So how are we?
We
the
don't know,
weakest?
because we don't know we the strongest.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, the world really revolves around black men.
And we don't know that.
Yeah. Not
Therefore,
all of
we're the
us.
weakest.
Not all of us.
I know. Therefore, we're the weakest because it's not all of us.
Yeah, I guess on a whole, yeah.
Should have had that combo.
That wrap that up, yeah. We are.
Yeah.
What's up with you, bro?
What's good, bro?
So, you know, on our podcast, we got a little special where we shout out people who be doing business around the way or whatever. So that's why I keep asking you all these questions. What's your sister, what's the name of her? I'm looking at her page. I see she got, Curl Up and Die. I see the Sugar Trap, and I see Coach
like
Thirst.
she got multiple businesses. She got the Curl Up and Die joint. One of her homegirls got another joint. But like the Sugar Trap, that's like everything is kind of umbrella under that. So
That's my question. Okay, cool. All right, so I say the owner of Sugar Trap. Okay, cool. All right, good luck. Good luck. That's all I really need. Ain't nothing, bro.
all right.
All right.
Tell me I'll get you on the job. Get your ass.
Yeah, okay.
Brother Maul.
Yeah. So he'll finish our convo up.
Yeah, and then we'll come back. Good words from the Brother Maul, and then motherfucking. What else were we talking about? Juneteenth. You heard about Travis Kelce shit?
I'm talking about that then. That shit ain't real. You said you don't know about the sources.
Yeah, I know it.
You don't know if you trust it.
But
It's still
do
funny.
you
No, that's true. We don't. Take the fun out of it, tell you the truth.
Yeah, take the fun out. Being correct is whack. The fuck?
We get paid to be correct, nigga. We ain't
Paid
getting paid,
I'm
nigga.
not a fucking news anchor. I ain't giving you truth.
I fuck with Jimmy, man.
Yeah.
Some niggas just say
He a
like
real
cool
nigga.
dudes,
Man.
too.
He a
Yeah.
real nigga. I respect Jimmy. I fuck with Jimmy like he play basketball, man. I like his game. And he got that killer.
Yeah.
That shit that LeBron needed.
Mm.
Jimmy got what LeBron should have had. Then LeBron would be the best player ever if he had Jimmy's attitude.
Yeah, I bet that nigga would have been the best ever. We never kept bringing this shit up every other year.
True shit.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog.
Nah, Jordan is just the aesthetics, bro. Jordan looked like basketball.
Look, the shit look different when LeBron doing it.
Yeah, it looked forced and fucking
Yeah.
Look
It
at power.
ain't the finesse. Mike was like...
Mike was beauty in motion, bro. This nigga flew through
That
the air.
nigga was gliding through the air, dog.
This nigga did all this shit with the ball in the air, shit.
And the crazy thing about it
he
now
did all
is...
this shit on the ground, nigga. This nigga.
The crazy thing about it now is, and then you see the highlights now in slow-mo.
Yeah.
So it's even more beautiful than you remember.
Right.
Because you see he did all this.
Oh, this shit in the fucking air. Shit,
You just saw this.
and shit.